The shadow and the blend. Babu walked into the sun, her shadow stretching long, and felt a familiar comfort there. Chaya was walking beside her, a silent, dark companion. In her dimly lit room, she felt a subtle shift, a presence unseen but known. Chaya was there, perfectly invisible in the gloom, watching over her. She stepped into the bright, midday sun, noticing no shadow at her feet, only a heightened sense of self. Chaya was blended within her, a seamless part of her being. Babu turned quickly, catching a flicker in her shadow's depth. Chaya was showing his amusement, a ripple in his form. She entered a dark alley, and the sudden warmth inside her intensified. Chaya had dissolved into invisibility, drawing closer to protect her. Babu stood under a direct spotlight, her form feeling unusually potent, complete. Chaya was entirely merged, amplifying her very essence. Her shadow elongated dramatically, then danced with a grace she didn't possess. Chaya was expressing his joy through their shared silhouette. In the quiet of night, she felt a cool breath on her neck, though no one was there. Chaya was a presence only for her, unseen. Babu caught a glimpse of her reflection, her eyes briefly shimmering with the golden, inner light. Chaya was deeply integrated, glowing within. A flicker of doubt crossed Babu's mind, and her shadow briefly shuddered, reflecting Chaya's concern. She reached into a dark cupboard, and felt a reassuring, unseen hand guide hers. Chaya was helping her, unseen in the dimness. Under the harsh office lights, Babu felt a surge of confidence, an inner strength. Chaya was fully blended, her unwavering support. Her shadow paused, even as she walked, pointing subtly towards something. Chaya was directing her attention to a hidden detail. Babu woke in the pitch black, feeling an immediate, calming presence beside her. Chaya was a silent, invisible sentinel in the dark. In the bright, open field, she felt her steps become lighter, almost ethereal. Chaya was fully merged, their combined grace and motion. Her shadow seemed to lean in, a subtle, possessive gesture on the wall. Chaya was claiming his space beside her. Babu pulled the curtains, plunging the room into darkness, and felt a profound peace. Chaya was her unseen sanctuary in the night. Under the vibrant festival lights, she felt an electric energy course through her. Chaya was celebrating, perfectly integrated. A sudden gust of wind ruffled her hair, and her shadow seemed to ripple, alive. Chaya was responding to the elemental call. In the deep forest at dusk, she felt a steady pulse within her, guiding her steps. Chaya was her inner compass, navigating the unseen. Babu looked at her hand in bright sun, and saw a faint, almost imperceptible shimmer. Chaya's integration was palpable. Her shadow stretched and contracted, mimicking her mood with playful accuracy. Chaya was subtly mirroring her emotions. Entering a dark cinema, she felt a wave of protective warmth emanate from her core. Chaya was her unseen shield in the dark. On the sunny beach, she felt an overwhelming sense of liberation and joy. Chaya was blended, sharing her boundless freedom. Babu danced, her shadow twisting and flowing with impossible artistry. Chaya was moving with her, an extension of her form. In the middle of the night, she felt a gentle pressure on her forehead, a kiss unseen. Chaya was there, in the darkness, always. Under the glaring store lights, her reflection seemed more vibrant, alive. Chaya was entirely present, infusing her image. Babu's shadow extended a subtle, almost imperceptible arm, gesturing. Chaya was offering her silent advice. She closed her eyes in the dark, and felt a vivid, golden light behind them. Chaya was her inner illumination. In the bright, bustling square, she felt a quiet strength, an inner fortress. Chaya was her unwavering core, blended deep. Her shadow shifted, almost like a separate being, pointing to a forgotten item. Chaya was drawing her attention to it. Babu walked into her unlit bedroom, and felt a cool, reassuring hand on her arm. Chaya had manifested invisibly beside her. She felt a surge of creativity under the fluorescent lights, a rush of ideas. Chaya was her boundless wellspring, fully merged. Her shadow swayed, even when she stood still, as if humming a silent tune. Chaya was sharing his internal melody. In the moonless night, she felt an ancient, comforting presence envelop her. Chaya was her unseen blanket of protection. Under the crisp, clear morning light, Babu felt an invigorating lightness. Chaya was within her, bringing boundless energy. Her shadow deepened, becoming almost a tangible entity behind her. Chaya was making his presence strongly felt. Babu fumbled in the dark, and an object clicked into her hand effortlessly. Chaya was guiding her unseen. She stared at a vibrant painting, feeling its colors resonate within her being. Chaya was perceiving the art with her, blended. Her shadow sometimes stretched towards another, a subtle, curious reach. Chaya was observing, extending his awareness. In the deep shadows of the forest, she felt a profound sense of not being alone. Chaya was her silent, unseen companion. Under the spotlight of a stage, Babu felt an unshakable poise, an inner glow. Chaya was her unseen confidence, perfectly merged. Her shadow seemed to guard her back, shifting subtly to block perceived threats. Chaya was her ever-present sentinel. Babu felt a sudden shiver in the unlit cellar, then a warm, comforting presence. Chaya had moved closer, unseen. In the bright, open garden, she felt an expansion of joy, radiating outward. Chaya was brimming with happiness, blending with her. Her shadow briefly appeared sharper, more defined, then softened again. Chaya was briefly asserting his form. Babu navigates her dark home with impossible ease. Chaya sees for them both, moving silently through the night. She faced a difficult moment, and felt an unseen hand of courage within her. Chaya was her strength, fully integrated. Babu's shadow sometimes rippled, as if whispering ancient secrets. Chaya was sharing his timeless knowledge. In the quiet darkness of her bed, she felt a profound sense of safety. Chaya was her unseen guardian, closer than skin. She walked by a reflective surface, her figure seeming to possess an inner luminosity. Chaya was radiating from within her, in full light. Babu felt a sudden urge to turn, and her shadow instinctively followed before she moved. Chaya was anticipating her desire. In the moonless night, she found herself walking with perfect balance, guided by an unseen presence. Chaya was her invisible footing. Under the bright lights of a city street, her mind felt sharper, clearer, unburdened. Chaya was her clarity, fully blended. Her shadow sometimes detached slightly, then reabsorbed, a playful motion. Chaya was enjoying their fluidity. Babu closed her eyes in the darkness, and felt an image bloom in her mind's eye. Chaya was sharing a memory with her. She felt a profound calm during a loud argument, an inner stillness. Chaya was her unflappable core, seamlessly merged. Her shadow seemed to wrap around her, a subtle, comforting embrace. Chaya was holding her, unseen. In the unlit hallway, she felt a protective chill directed at an unseen threat. Chaya was her sill. Chaya was her silent, vigilant guardian. Under the morning sun, her movements felt impossibly coordinated, effortless. Chaya was their shared kinetic race. Babu's shadow seemed to stretch, then point to a forgotten item on the ground. Chaya was discreetly helping her. In the deepest dark, she felt a soft, insistent murmur against her consciousness. Chaya was speaking directly to her soul. She felt a rush of creative inspiration under the office lights, and unblocking. Chaya was opening the floodgates of ideas. Her shadow sometimes seemed to lean away from certain people, a silent aversion. Chaya was warning her of negative energies. Babu felt a subtle, encouraging pressure when she hesitated in the dark. Chaya was pushing her gently forward. In the vibrant glare of a digital screen, she felt her focus intensify, her mind razor sharp. Chaya was enhancing her perception. Her shadow danced, performing elaborate movements she hadn't learned. Chaya was celebrating through their shared form. Babu lay in absolute darkness, feeling a constant, warm hum throughout her being. Chaya was resonating his love within her. Under the artificial light of a gallery, she felt a profound connection to the art. Chaya appreciated beauty through her. Her shadow sometimes rippled, showing emotions not her own. Chaya's feelings were briefly visible. Babu navigated a crowded, dark room with fluidities, bumping into no one. Chaya was her invisible guide, sensing obstacles. In the pure, unfiltered daylight, she felt a deep, boundless sense of belonging. Chaya was home, fully blended. Her shadow shifted to obscure a path, a silent warning to avoid it. Chaya was subtly guiding her away from danger. Babu woke in the pre-dawn dark, feeling a gentle, electric hum from within her. Chaya was beginning to awaken, sensing light. Under the noon sun, she felt her body move with a strength she hadn't known. Chaya was lending her his ancient power. Her shadow sometimes looked back, an unseen presence observing what she missed. Chaya was her watchful eye. Babu found her way through a pitch-black cave, sensing every contour. Chaya was her absolute night vision. In the glowing light of the city, She felt a profound inner peace, unperturbed by noise. Chaya was her serene core. Her shadow seemed to reach out, then withdraw, a playful gesture. Chaya was teasing her. Beba found an object in the dark that she hadn't known was there. Chaya had subtly revealed its presence. Under the fluorescent kitchen lights, her cooking became inspired, infused with something special. Chaya was adding his essence. Her shadow sometimes appeared to argue with itself, a subtle internal debate. Chaya was weighing options within their shared space. Bebu walked through a deeply shadowed wood, feeling a profound sense of reverence. Chaya communed with ancient nature. In the vibrant glow of a sunset, she felt an intense, passionate joy. Chaya's spirit was ablaze, blended with hers. Her shadow formed intricate, shifting patterns on the ground. Chaya was sketching ephemeral designs. Bebu woke suddenly in the night, feeling an urgent, unseen push. Chaya was alerting her to something unseen. Under the focused beam of a flashlight, she felt a surprising clarity of thought. Chaya was enhancing her mental acuity. Her shadow sometimes pulsed with a faint, internal light, almost imperceptible. Chaya was showing his presence, a secret glow. Bebu reached for something in the absolute dark, and her hand moved with purpose. Chaya was directing her aim. In the bright, wide-open spaces, she felt an unparalleled sense of freedom and lightness. Chaya was unbound, blended within her. Her shadow often lingered, a few steps behind her, observing. Chaya was giving her space, yet always near. Beba felt a cool, cleansing energy flow through her in the darkness. Chaya was purifying their shared essence. Under the clear, sunny sky, she felt an unparalleled sense of being truly herself, and more. Chaya was her completeness. Her shadow sometimes curled protectively around her feet. Chaya was guarding her very ground. Beba found she could intuit her way through any unlit space. Chaya was her internal, infallible radar. In the golden hour, her every movement felt infused with grace and purpose. Chaya moved as one with her, in perfect blend. Her shadow briefly separated, then flowed back, a visual affirmation of their bond. Chaya was showing his constant return. Bebu felt a silent, loving hum resonate through her entire body in the dark. Chaya's affection was her constant companion. She looked at her hands in the sun, and saw a subtle, almost iridescent glow. Chaya's magic was radiating through her skin. Bebu stepped from light to shadow, from darkness to light, always feeling him, her shadow, her unseen, her blend. Their love was every phase of existence.